course it's laggy. Wow. My first match of the day. Lag City. See this shit? You see this? Look at this shit. Oh my god. Abysmal. Look at this. There's so much input lag. I'm just gonna kill myself. Fuck it. Miku. Oh my god, this is awful. Look at this. I'm about to just wait for the direct. You know what? I'm not even gonna. Fuck this. Wow. Wow. Did you see Ren, did you see that? Fucking ridiculous. So stupid. Alright. Dude, I'm cool with Doom Guy, I'm cool with Sora, I'm cool with Dante. I just like seeing new people join. Alright, there we go. This ain't laggy. Wow. Oh shit, that can hit. Get out of here. Damn, fucking forward air. No. Damn it. Shit, I'm dead. Yep. I'm dead. No, I fucked up. Yeah, dude. Or Etika, Doom Guy, or Master Chief. Fucking. Maybe next pass, Master Chief will come. But I really think Master Chief will get in the game eventually. Oh my god, I'm so sick. Okay, this guy's just gonna one and done me, that's cool. Let's see, did this shit start yet? Whoops. Nope, still waiting. Oh, hey you. You just left the match, so I should definitely kick your ass. I'm gonna try hard. Ah, shit. That's my fault. Yeah. No. Oh shit. Oh, spot dodge too early. It's good. Gabbing for Gaben. Fucking one-bodied me. Should probably tweet this out. Oh god. I'm not here. I don't play for Smash, but I'm here for guaranteed hype and disappointment. That's a good reason to be here. 3, 2, 1, can't wait. Oh shit. There's 2 hits of that, correct. Well, it's 9 AM over here. me see when the shit starts. Fucking time is it? 8:43? Jesus. I just want to see what the chat is saying. If it's Dante, I'm quitting Smash. Dude, people are already pissed. Bro, I'm gonna make a coffee real quick. God, fucking throat hurts. What's up, Tough? Oh shit, it's quiet. Hey, sleepyhead. Who do you think's getting in Smash? Yeah, who do you think's getting in? The dog? Alright. My dog is confirmed for Smash. What up, Soul King? Damn, you guys are up early. Alright. Let's give you some breakfast, okay? Some breakfast. fuck yes. My coffee's brewing. You're gonna get breakfast so you can be quiet, you little baby. And 12 people on here. What is up, guys? What's going on, everyone? Who's in here? Everyone tell me who you think's gonna be in Smash. Who do you think's the fighter's gonna be? Dude, it's probably not even gonna be Dante. Watch him just pull something out of fucking left field and piss everyone off, like Waluigi or fucking Byleth or just some shit like that. Dude, oh my god, it's gonna be so funny. Dante, Doomguy or Dante. Waluigi, I would take Waluigi. It would piss a lot of people off, but I wouldn't. Dude. Oh, it'd be so funny. 10 minutes. 10 minutes, 10 minutes. Alright, let me tweet this out. Oh boy. God. Dude, I cannot wait for fucking games like Persona 5. I want to listen to Persona music now. Fuck off, Adobe. I'm just gonna pirate you again. Dude, so I got Adobe like a while ago, and all of a sudden they're like, you don't have a legitimate copy of Adobe, and I'm like, or not Adobe, Photoshop. And I'm like, yeah, cause yo ho, a pirate's life for me, bitch. I'm not fucking paying for that shit. Waluigi. Oh, you want me to? I guess I could join your fight real quick. Do a quick match. Whoops. Fucking went back to solo. Alright, where is it? Battle Arena? Join. Oh, there you are. Alright, we'll do one quick match. I'm gonna give my kid breakfast and then wait for the stream to start. I got you, honey. Why did you kill yourself? Oh my god. Oh shit. I just grabbed Midnight at you. Oh my god. Damiku, what are you doing? Oh, I love you. I love everyone here. Oh shit. Jeez, I am trash right now. I have not played it so long. Ugh. I haven't played with the items on in so long. What the fuck was that? Soul King Fate. What game was that? Okay, you want your breakfast? Alright. Alright, we can play again after. Want to make sure I don't miss the fucking... yeah, it was a little bit laggy. I think a lot of people are getting on right now, so... Where is it? I feel like such a noob. What game are you playing? Fate? Extelit? Ooh. Look at that later. I know, Timiku, you played a ton of Fire Emblem. Holy shit. I need to play more of that. Breath of the Wild. Fucking Ren, you are so cultured. Alright, let's get ready for this fucking stream. Four minutes. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Alright. I'm gonna get my coffee. What's up, Upward? Be right back. Here we go, y'all. Here we fucking go. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. What up, Necro? Yeah, they did that last time, right? For like, they announced like 2 characters at once or some shit. Wasn't it Hero and Banjo? Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. You know what my favorite fucking song is? Where is it? Marcus Phoenix, bro. The only thing I'm not cool with at all is like characters like Jonesy from like Fortnite. Someone said that the other day. I'm like, bro. So right now I have an ongoing bet. Oh shit, it's starting.
Hello everyone, I'm Masahiro Sakurai, director of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate from Sora Limited.
Here we fucking go.
We'll be using today's showcase to give you a first look at our next DLC fighter. Actually, hardly anyone knows what we'll be announcing today, even among Nintendo staff worldwide. The development team and other stakeholders have been working on this fighter with the utmost secrecy, which means other Nintendo staff around the globe will only start making preparations for release after the showcase has been broadcast. So, it won't be available right away. Please understand that it will take a little time.
Oh my god,
I think even many Nintendo employees will be surprised to see this and say, wow, really?
Sora! Come on, Sora.
So, let's all share in the fun of getting our hands on the latest information.
Come on.
However, even if you say, that's not the character I was picturing, I hope you don't have any hard feelings.
No, of course not, Sakurai. We love you.
A fighter reveal video. Once it starts, I think you'll figure out who it is pretty quickly. Now, let's do this.
Sora, come on. Come on. Yo. Oh my god.
The time has finally come to unleash the forbidden spell of Zaharas upon our enemies!
It's Byleth. Another Fire Emblem character. Another Fire Emblem character.
What were you thinking, charging right into an enemy's trap?
No.
As you and I are one, I too am trapped within this void. In time, our hearts and minds will cease to be.
This gotta be a trap.
Are you prepared to die?
Or a joke.
I thought as much. I also do not wish to die. And yet... there is no other choice.
This has gotta be a troll.
You must join Smash.
Huh?
Join Smash Brothers already! What in the world are you waiting for?
So joining Smash consumes even the darkness itself!
I mean, look, I'm not mad, but wow.
So you return, and sooner than expected. I see. Too many swordsmen, are there?
Oh my god.
And you wield the sword as well? What will you do? Huh. So that is how you plan to win the day?
To
So
be a
be
female
it.
with big titties.
I
yeah.
reward your cleverness this time.
Yeah, I mean,
How is this?
I'm definitely playing as Byleth. Like, I love Byleth, but
Of anyone,
Like, just-
you should be able to handle the hero's relics. With Arid Fire, strike with superior reach. Use Amir's overwhelming power. Unleash the blinding speed of Failnaught. Along with the Sword of the Creator, each weapon matches a direction. Your will and mine be now as one!
I mean, cool.
To you, both sides of time are revealed! Through Smash, show the world!
I want to see the chat. I need to. F. Wow, man. I love you, Sakurai. I love you.
Yes, there you have it. Byleth from Fire Emblem Three Houses is joining the battle.
I'm sure they'll tease the next fighter too.
Fire Emblem Three Houses was released just last summer, so it's still very new. Even so, you'll soon be able to play as them in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This release is planned for January 28th. You'll have
Awesome. I mean,
instant
they
access
look
if
great.
you have the Super
You know,
Smash
I'm
Bros.
glad they're in the
Ultimate
game.
Fighters Pass,
3 Houses
and it will
is a
also
really
be
good
available
game.
for purchase individually.
But I mean,
In case you're not familiar with Fire Emblem or Three Houses,
there's so
I'll
much
explain a few
Fire
things,
Emblem
so don't worry.
rep. Like,
First off, what is Fire Emblem? It's really hard to pronounce in Japanese. The producer said it's okay if I just say Fire Emblem. But when writing it, if you don't write Fire Emblem, the Fire Emblem police will come and get you, so please be careful. The series' first entry launched in Japan on the Famicom in 1990. You could say it was a pioneer in the genre of tactical role-playing games. You might be wondering what makes it particularly tactical. Well, it's tactical in that it simulates combat. You can think of it as moving pieces in a board game, or in other words, a game in which you advance units across a grid and
like-
battle. When we talk about tactical games of that era, there were lots of ones in which you command tanks, aircrafts, and so on. But Fire Emblem was unique because each unit was a specific character, sort of like in role-playing games.
like,
Plus, something made it stand out from other Nintendo
I
products.
don't even know what to say.
Characters could permanently die. That's pretty direct language though, so perhaps we should just say they're
Like, we
sleeping
could
with
even
fishes.
have Dante, like a. If we're gonna
But
have
really,
another
if a
sword
character
fighter,
fell
why
in
not a
battle, you'd
sword
lose that
fighter
unit.
we
They'd be gone and you couldn't use them
have
again.
not seen yet. There's how many Fire fucking Emblem characters are there?
Recent entries in the series maintain this concept of permadeath to some degree in classic mode and what have you. But a
Yeah,
lot of
Violet
games now
was
allow
absolutely
strategic
inevitable. I
withdrawals,
just
so to
did not
speak.
think she'd be. They'd be.
In the older
Challenger
games,
5.
your units would really be
I
gone,
really thought
never
they'd
to be
like the
mentioned
next
again.
pass.
Scary.
Look at the whole chat. F.
The game's stories are told like chronicles of war,
Post.
with increasingly distinct characters and engrossing scenarios. Several characters also appear in the Super Smash Bros. Series, and 6 of the 7 can use a counterattack. It's their down special. There's actually a reason for this. When I was considering how to incorporate Fire Emblem fighters into Super Smash Bros. Melee, I thought it might be interesting to reflect the turn-based nature of the original game. First comes your opponent's
Man.
turn. They attack and you counter. Next comes your turn. And now, Fire Emblem Three Houses is the 17th game in the series. People who aren't Japanese in particular might be thinking, 17 games? There are that many? Well, if you include Fire Emblem Heroes in the remakes, but you don't include the Satellaview game, Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE, and Fire Emblem Warriors, then it comes out to 17 games. Let's try saying them in the Fire Emblem Can You Say It challenge.
I love you, Sakurai.
I'll give it a
Worked
try.
really hard. You know, I'm sure you've been working on this character for fucking ever, dude. You know, I love what he's done with all the games. I love what he's done with Ultimate. I love the character so far. I'm disappointed, but you know, I'm not.
There you go,
I'm not fucking
17.
mad. The whole chat is just spamming F.
So you saw how I was counting in a weird way, right? I was counting in binary.
Wow.
This is 0. Fold this here and you get 1, and then you get 2. Then 2 plus 1 equals 3. So this would be 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then you get 16. Add 1 and you get 17. Awesome, isn't it?
Christ.
You can actually count up to 31 on one hand. And if you use
Dude,
both
Sakurai
hands,
looks
you can
way
count
too
all the way
fucking
up to
young,
1023.
This dude has some nice ass skin for being fucking.
If you've given up counting the knots in a tatami mat, you could always give it a go.
Oh, this guy. Masahiro.
What is Fire Emblem Three Houses? In Japanese, the male version of the main character is called Bereto, and the female version is called Beresu, but in English they share the same name, Byleth. Byleth becomes a professor who ends up leading one of 3 academic houses.
I need to do a
Once
second
you've
and third
chosen a
run of
house,
this game.
you
I
guide them
really
through their
loved it,
school
but then
lives,
Astral
and,
changed
well,
the
you end up
game
fighting the
seems
other
like
houses.
But I feel like playing it again.
After a certain incident, 5 years pass, and you meet up with your grown-up students to battle against the other houses in their regions. It's a very sad game in which your former
At
allies
least-
become enemies, turn
At
hostile,
least there's
and try to
another
kill you.
pass. Like there's another season of fighters.
To understand the concept of Fire
Still
Emblem
another
Three
chance.
Houses, I played an early version of the game before its release. I've done the same thing before, with The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, for example,
Yo, he just looks tired. He looks so tired.
because I couldn't wait until launch to experience it.
Go
or
to
we'd have
sleep,
never made it
Sakurai,
in time.
please. Go to
For
sleep.
that title, I borrowed an early version of the game for 2 days, ran around all the areas, saw the ending, and realized for the first time, I guess we can't really have Breath of the Wild's Princess Zelda as a fighter. I did the same this time, but with there being 3 houses and multiple endings, it was really hard to get a feel for it.
Damn, dude. Look
And
at
of
this
course,
chat.
there weren't any
These guys are
walkthroughs like
pissed.
reference.
These guys are so mad.
The game has multiple routes, and the outcome of each is very different. Your experience will vary depending on the route you choose, and many of the characters you meet will adopt different roles in the story. I'll try to avoid spoilers when
like
I'm
you said,
talking
as
about
long
the
as-
fighter. I hope you'll understand.
As long as the character's fun to play, I'm gonna try Byleth out. I
Before
love
my
Fire Emblem.
demonstration, I should point out that when I did the Terry Bogard showcase video, I mentioned that it was recorded a month in advance. But this time, we have to account for the holidays and such, so we're filming 2 months in advance of this video's release. Right now, it's actually November.
Wow.
Therefore, some of what I'm about to show you might differ a bit from the finished version. As always, I'm using a special in-game camera and such for demonstration purposes. Here I go.
All right, let's see it.
So this is our new
The
fighter.
music's really
Byleth.
good.
Sadly, they're lacking in mobility. It's maybe a bit better than Robin's, but that's about all you can say for them. Throws are not their strong point either. Their grab lacks range. But actually, you could say that they're distance demon. The hero's relic they use changes depending on the direction you input with the stick. Each of the hero's relics is a weapon that appears in Fire Emblem Three Houses. They look like bones, and there's a reason for that. First, let's talk about the weapon Byleth uses for upward inputs, the Sword of the Creator. The
Damn, I
Sword of
missed
the
this
Creator
battle
here
music.
is Byleth's default weapon. They use it for flurry attacks and tilt attacks, such as down tilt attacks, where it takes the form of a whip. They also use the sword for dash attacks and other moves. For their up smash attack, they'll whip the
it's
sword
really
upward
like-
to launch enemies in the air. For their up air attack, they'll wave the whip sword overhead. The hit detection for this attack lasts for a relatively long time. The up special move is really something. The sword extends like this, allowing you to do things like this.
Oh, okay.
It
So
was
it's like
pretty
Joker,
terrifying
but you
how I
fly
knocked
up
him
to
into
the
the air
character
with that
instead of
attack.
pulling him down.
And in addition, you can do awful things like this. That said, you'll launch opponents upward until their damage reaches a certain percentage. Exceed that percentage
really
and you'll
slow.
need to be careful. You may find it helpful to mid-air dodge. I've already shown this, but you can also use it to latch onto edges. So that's the up special. Now, for the sideways inputs. This is Erdvar, the same name as the weapon from Celtic mythology. First, we'll go through the forward and back air attacks. As you can see, they have a long reach.
How are we feeling
Like so.
about this? Gotta go catch some of their salt stream. See you next
Marth's air attack keeps opponents in check too, right? If Violet does the same thing, you'd win out, so you
I'm
should
feeling
be able
just
to beat
neutral.
it.
I mean, I'm slightly
Next, the side
disappointed.
smash
I'm not
attack.
pissed like this.
This also
whole
has a long
fucking
range.
chat in this game
It'll
is.
connect even from here.
But I mean, just like there's just
Also, if you
a
add
lot
an
of
upward
Fire
tilt, it
Emblem
will be stronger.
characters, and like there's only like
And
one
if you've
or
knocked an
two,
opponent down,
you know, or
the
a
side attack
handful of
won't hit
characters from
unless
each
you add a downward
franchise
tilt to
being
aim for it.
represented. Like for the Mario franchise, there's obviously like a lot, like you know Yoshi. Well,
By the
Yoshi
way,
has
the
his
tip
own
of the
games,
lance
actually,
is
so I
more
guess,
powerful.
You know,
The shaft part is weaker,
yeah, the shaft is weaker.
so it's not suited to close combat. It won't deal much
Yeah, he
damage,
just
and
doesn't
it won't
look-
launch opponents far.
I mean,
That's why, as a rule, you want to hit with the blade part aimed upward,
I don't know, man.
or downward in this case. Next, the side
Like, I'm not
special.
gonna say he looks boring to play. It's just like, I don't know.
Byleth will simply swing the lance like this, but again, it has excellent reach. For example, even when your opponent
Plus,
is at
like
this
these
distance,
characters
it'll
are
still
kind of
hit.
like they don't talk in the game. They don't have much personality, and I know it's about like.
Actually, you
Yeah,
can do a
whatever,
smash attack
whatever.
to charge forward a little, like this. But as you'd expect, it can be easily shielded, so be careful. Use it in midair and you'll carve up a large area.
I mean, I'll try them out.
Returning to the side air attacks from earlier, they have great horizontal reach, but they lack verticality.
Yeah, some of the best
So
music.
this
like,
complements it
exactly, right? Like I'm just watching him.
Although
man.
you'll be vulnerable when you land.
Like when I think Sakurai, when
Now,
he said
for
like
the
it's
downward
more important
inputs.
that a character is
For
fun
these, Byleth
than
will use an axe called
you
a
know
Mir.
recognizable. He
It's
doesn't
named
look that
after a weapon
fun.
that
He looks
appears
really
in
slow.
Ugaritic myth. First, the down air attack.
I don't know.
It
He doesn't
really
have any
is strong.
personality. You know, like if I were playing
You can try
Sora,
for a meteor
like
effect with this
Dante,
attack.
Like, those
Next
guys
is
have
the down
characters.
smash
They
attack.
have personality. It would be
A
fun
heavy
to
swing
play
of
them.
the axe back
you
and
know.
forth. As you can see, it has a great deal of launch power.
But you know, whatever. This guy's gonna be like a heavy
And for
hitter,
the down
heavy
special-
hitter, slow character.
Byleth channels all their energy into a devastating strike. It's a bold move, similar to the Falcon Punch, but here's what makes it different. When readying the move, there's a super armor effect, which allows you to withstand an attack.
Plus, a lot of his movesets are very
Just so you know, if you execute a Falcon Punch
similar
about
to
the same
some
time,
other characters. It just combines just aspect of other
it
characters.
plays out like this. It's a bit slower than the Falcon Punch, but due to the super armor effect, you have the advantage. Unless you get grabbed. Another notable aspect is that it lets you pass through platforms.
Yeah, that's
While
like the
you're
one thing
charging
that's
up, you can breeze past
one
platforms
good thing
like
that's
this
coming
to
out
reach
of
a lower
this. I
area.
kind of want to play Three Houses.
It won't let you jump, but you could use it as a surprise attack. Also, you can turn around during the move.
Yep, just
The swing
get
takes
too
a while.
hyped.
So if an opponent runs behind you during the move,
whole
you
chat
can
is
quickly
so
change
fucking
direction.
pissed. Wow.
Even though it can be hard to land a hit with this move, it can be really effective when used against a group of opponents. Plus, even if you fail to land a direct hit, any opponents on the ground nearby will still be launched a little. It's as if the quaking of the ground launches them. By the way, earlier I talked a little bit about the other Fire Emblem characters' moves. I don't recommend using this down special against fighters from the Fire Emblem series, because you'll just get loads of counters. it hits with that much power in a single attack. Counters can actually multiply the power of blocked attacks. And
I
using
know,
easily
I'm
anticipated
pissed too.
attacks like this could just get you hit by counter
What's
after
up?
counter.
Are you done with your food?
Next, we
Here,
have
I'll
the
take
neutral
you out.
moves. The bow you use is called Failnaught, which shares its name with the bow from the Knights of the Round Table. It only appears in a few neutral moves. You've got the neutral air attack. This attack is similar to a move of Pit's and other fighters like him. It lets you spin the weapon around. It's also easy to create certain combos with it. And with the neutral special, you'll let loose an arrow. It seems pretty straightforward, right? But there are a few noteworthy aspects to this bow. First, the biggest difference between this bow and Link's is that once you enter the command, you can keep charging until it's ready. You can't release it partway through the charge, so when it does fire, the arrow travels at high speed. It's also very powerful. That said, you can still cancel out of the stance using the shield button. You can also change direction while in the stance. It works up until this point, but if you keep holding the button, you'll unleash a powerful arrow that looks like a beam of light. You can perform this move by keeping the button held down. You charge up power.
No, I'm totally
like so.
neutral.
Charge
I'm
a bit
like-
more, and then
I'm like
fire.
neutral,
But again, you'll
slightly
need to
leaning
take
towards
care when
kind of
using this
clinical
move.
depression.
For one, when you've powered up the move to its max, there's no way to cancel out of it.
I just love
Not
seeing
even
this
with the
fucking
shield
chat
button.
right here.
In other words, you're committed to firing it. So you see, a situation like this is pretty
These
terrible.
fucking guys. Wait,
Once you've entered the stance,
did someone say he's broken?
You won't
He
be able
doesn't
to
look
do
that
anything.
good.
which means it's quite the risky attack to use against fighters who have a move.
He
with
has
a
a lot of
reflector effect.
unsafe moves.
But you could always just aim into
and,
the
like,
fray,
he relies
as it
on
is,
super
after all,
armor.
a long-range move, letting you deal a sudden blow to opponents. So you need to think carefully when using this projectile weapon.
That bow is just gonna be
By this
terrible.
final smash is called
think
Progenitor
that
God
bow is probably
Ruptured
the worst
Heaven.
part of
In
this
the
kit.
original game, there's a move called Ruptured Heaven. This is an enhanced version.
Legal ollie.
As you can see, you team up with the mysterious Sothis and launch an attack together.
Okay, let's see this leg to this leg ratio. Hold up.
While the even-numbered
Alright,
ones
it's still
are
at
female.
20k. I'm gonna like it.
However, the third, fourth, and fifth colors are, as you can see, reminiscent of the house leaders. Those of you who played the original game will of course understand what I'm referring to. The sixth color is based on Sothis, who you just saw earlier. And the seventh and eighth variations have a different hair color, which is based on something that occurs in the course of the original game's story. Didn't we see this variation in
So,
the
I
final
guess-
smash?
The last fighter that really got people hyped was Banjo. And I mean, since Joker, it's kind of just been like, you know,
Next, I'll introduce the stage.
like Joker.
For this one, we of course
Hero,
tried to recreate the
Banjo.
place where you spend most of the game,
Oh,
Garreg
man.
Mach Monastery.
Who was the other character?
This is how Garreg
Oh,
Mach
Terry. It was
Monastery
like
is laid out in the original
Hero,
game.
Banjo.
From these,
Terry,
we chose to have it cycle through the
Violet.
marketplace, reception hall, bridge,
But
and cathedral,
Banjo was like
all in one stage.
super, like everyone loved it. Like
It's the type of stage that
it was
rotates through
almost
different
like
areas, such as these
craziest
four.
Joker getting in a Smash.
Let me introduce each of the guests that appear in
was
these
kinda
four
like-
areas.
I don't know. It's just
The
weird
first area is
to.
the marketplace.
It was inevitable.
I think this
Fire
is where a
Emblem
lot of
Three
people
Houses
come to do their
definitely,
shopping.
Like, was a really good game.
The guests that appear here are students
Still
of the
relevant.
Blue Lion's
The
house,
memes are everywhere.
Dimitri,
They're all very
Dedu,
awesome.
and Ingrid. Not Dimitri, Dudu, or Ingrid. Their names are a bit difficult to say. They're largely from the Holy Kingdom of Fardas.
Sakurai's so
Since
cute.
it's a kingdom, that means they have a monarchy. For that reason, I guess you could say Dimitri's the future king. He had quite a difficult life and may or may not end up with just one eye. He's an unfortunate one, that one. There are vendors on either side. In the original game, these are important booths where you buy all sorts of things, but here you can break them, you see. If you do break them, the stage will expand to the left and right.
Thanks, Sakurai. Thank
I
you
wonder
so
where
much.
people will buy their supplies now. And in the background, you can see the gatekeeper.
Yay, the gatekeeper!
You often pass through this area in Fire Emblem 3
Fucking at
houses, and you end up talking to
144p,
a lot.
standing back there, barely
Moving through
rendered.
these areas is possible thanks to this mysterious platform. Just when it seems like you've come to a stop,
Whoa. That gave me like
you'll come
fucking
crashing
nausea.
back down. We've broken through the ceiling and slammed into the building. And the guests in the reception hall are Edelgard, Dorothea, and Petra of the Black Eagles. Take note,
For
it's
Lady
not
Edelgard.
spelled Edelgard. They're from the Adrestian Empire, and as such, they embrace their military might. Edelgard is one of the characters who is central to the conflict. Depending on the path you take, she'll go through some terrible ordeals. You'll notice there are prominent chandeliers above the stage. It's possible to knock them down. However, Byleth can't actually reach it, even though it's their stage. You can reach it with other fighters, though. So, it's nice if you can work your way up there by getting lucky and being launched up, or perhaps by using another fighter as a stepping stone. There we go, I made it. And you can knock it down. Also, you can break this table. Like so. Just like the sign that reads Furin Kazan in the Suzaku Castle stage, it can break if you launch the opponent into it at close range.
It's funny how Fire Emblem 3
Next
Houses
up,
looks
the
better
bridge.
when it's on Smash.
The camera rotates 90 degrees, creating this long area.
Because the resolution's pretty
It's
doo-doo.
very wide indeed.
Even docked. It's kind of like meh looking.
It's similar to the bridge of
It's not
Elden
horrible
stage.
graphics, but
The guests are from the Golden Deer, Claude, Hilda, and Lawrence. They belong to the Leicester Alliance.
where's the fucking best girl? I forgot her name. She was the really shy one.
Because it's an alliance of many noble families, you could say that they have a wide assortment of
I
members.
don't think we'll ever get a
and
character as
Claude
hype
is the
as
sharpest of the bunch.
Banjo
Incidentally,
or Joker.
both Claude and Hilda are the names of characters that appear in Genealogy of the Holy War, the 4th title in the Fire Emblem series. I guess once you've reached the 17th game and are creating 40 characters for each new entry, you're bound to get a bit of name overlap.
Bro.
The naming process must be tough.
Bernadette, yeah.
Hey, it looks like the Pegasus Knight is busy training. As for the bridge's design, it's just a long pathway, plain and simple. You can expect
after
plenty
this
of blows
direct,
to
I'm
be
gonna
exchanged at the edges of the
Smoke
screen.
some Swede.
You could also say it's a place where the Fail Knot really shines, and in this sense, I think it suits the Golden Deer
Terry was
perfectly.
cool. Like he looks like, even though I don't know, I never played Fatal Fury, or I don't know the character Terry.
The last area is the
Seeing
cathedral,
Terry like
only with
he
some
looks
platforms you
interesting.
can
He
pass
looks
through.
fun. He looks like he's cool.
The guests
like,
appearing in the cathedral are
You know,
Seth,
Joker.
Flame, and Rhea.
Persona's a great
There's
game.
Seth,
He-
who appears
Joker
to have an
looks cool. He's
extremely
really
strong bond with
stylish.
his sister,
Hero
Flame.
from
She seems to be
Dragon
under
Quest,
the
one of the
protection
most
of him and
popular
Rhea,
games ever.
who you can see fighting during the opening of Fire Emblem 3 Houses.
Like he looks like a cool character
All
playing
three have
Banjo.
character quirks
Who the
related
fuck
to
would
their
not
true
wanna play
identities.
Banjo in a Smash game.
I
Hey,
feel that
baby.
Flame might be saying shush
who
at this
else?
point, so I'll leave it at that.
I always forget one of the characters.
This is a simple area of the stage. All it has are these
Banjo
platforms. Being the last area, it may be a place where some
Yeah, that's
intense
it.
battles will be waged.
Byleth and
It'll
They just
cycle through
look like
each
another
location
sword
in
fighter.
about 2.5 minutes.
but we got another we got another
Okay,
pass.
today
so-
we'll have a tag team battle in Squad Strike with the DLC team
wanna
pitted
get up?
against Fire Emblem protagonists from throughout the ages.
The
That'll
child
give
hits
us
the direct
precisely
too.
5 players per side. Alright, here we go, Joker. Joker! And Hero! Gee, we really made a lot, huh? Banjo! By now, I think you know what I'm doing. But basically, I'm trying to defeat all 5 opponents with just the Professor here. But as expected, it's going to be a pretty tough battle, so I'm using anything I can get my hands on. It's not going to land that easily. Uh-oh, this is bad. Bennigan. I better keep my distance. I'll use this chance to attack. Got him. That's scary. He's invincible for a moment here. Lots of explosives. Ouch. Perfect shielded that, huh? Good one. If I do this, or like so. No anti-air, huh? There, the soccer ball connected. Good, there's Mom. You're in a good spot, Mom. I shouldn't have taken that. Gardevoir. Well, I guess no one uses projectiles. At this point, it doesn't matter if Gardevoir's there or not. I feel like the enemy might get this Smash Ball. See? They got it.
You didn't miss anything.
But I mustn't give up.
You just missed more Fire Emblem characters.
There's another Smash Ball. Yes, got it. Now, what are you charging up for? There's still more. Whack. Go on, you can take the hammer, but it's mine.
Fucking.
Although I'm scared I might get hit with a counter in this state. I hit him.
You could tell
I was trying
Sakurai
to fight
loves the
using
game,
mindless
dude.
abilities
He
alone,
loves Smash.
but what matters is that I won.
I remember when
Good game.
he said he was quitting after Melee. Like, Melee would be his last game.
It can be fun to play like this, especially in tag team, so I think it's a good idea to try imposing different types of challenges on yourself. The end. Now, about the additional music.
Dude, 24K dislikes.
Since it's from the Fire Emblem series, we'll be
Let me do a quick refresh.
the Fire
think it
Emblem
updates
series.
as
We'll be adding each of the new
25K.
tracks to all the Fire Emblem stages. There are already a lot of Fire
Worst
Emblem tracks in the
DLC
game.
yet.
Our selection this time has been made
People
taking those
mold.
existing tracks into consideration. 11 songs are being added. This includes an arrangement of the main theme in both Japanese and English. I hope you'll enjoy these as well. We're also adding in a new spirit board. It includes the house leaders among some of the other popular characters.
Hey, guys, don't be
So
toxic.
this is Legend class.
Don't be toxic like these guys.
Also, there's a new classic mode route, a Heroic Legacy, which is designed to let you enjoy classic Fire Emblem stages from throughout the series' history. The final battle is against Master Hand and Crazy Hand, but you'll find that something pretty amusing happens, so look forward to that. Now for the Mii Fighter costumes. Please take a look.
Oh yeah, new fighter. I'm just sticking out just in case, like, he teases the next fighter. So, I mean, might as well stay here. Altair. Dude, Altair would be really cool in this game. It's kind of random though. It's really cool. Oh, you know who'd be really cool in this game? Fucking Rayman. Rayman would have been better than Byleth. Fucking Rayman. I would have taken a Rabid. Like legit. Mega Man should have a Mega Man X costume variant. I don't know why he doesn't. Ooh, Cuphead! Oh, Cuphead should be a character, bro. Wow. Well, I'm staying offline for a while. I'm staying offline. There's just gonna be a bunch of Cupheads and Altairs. 75 cents each. Thanks for... I mean, you could have just included that in the fighter pass, but...
This time, we're releasing a Cuphead costume. And for
Yeah, I need
those
to
of
play
you
Cuphead
who
again.
purchased the Cuphead costume, an additional song will be added. It's called Floral Fury, and it's the theme that plays when fighting Cagney Carnation. I hope you enjoy these as well. After purchasing a costume, I recommend using the sharing feature. If someone has created a Mii fighter, you can play using
Well, thanks
the
for having it
costume
in
it's wearing
Japanese.
immediately after you download it. And now, onto the amiibo. The color palette for Dark Samus looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, it
Dark
looks
Samus
great.
and Richter are planned for release on Friday, January 17th. And now, with the addition of Byleth, the Fighter's Pass is finally complete. The lineup was Joker, Hero, Banjo and Kazooie, Terry Bogard, and Byleth.
Kazooie is an extra
From more
character.
than 70 fighters, only 5 have been added. But I must say, this game has always been an exceptional experience. And since the roster was already so large to begin with, right from the start, we intended to make the most out of the new gameplay mechanics and so on. There really were a lot of new mechanics, weren't there? When we add a new fighter, we don't simply make their attacks or their movements a little different. Instead, we try to offer you a whole new style of play.
Hey, I'll try Byleth out, but
As I stated, we'll continue to release more DLC fighters down the line. I had thought that 1 or 2 might suffice, but, well, have a look.
oh shit. More fighters in development. 5 more fighters, dude. Oh, 6 fighters. Okay.
Looks like there will be 1 more fighter than last time. For this reason, we will be releasing the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighters Pass Volume 2. It will be available for pre-purchase on the date shown, so please keep an eye out.
Okay.
And now that it's official, we intend to move ahead with development. Of course, like last time, the contents will remain unknown for now, and I'm personally very sorry that we have to release Fighters Pass Volume 2 when the details have yet to be revealed. Like last time, I'd be very grateful if, despite that, you would understand why and purchase it. Furthermore, the new additions have already been decided. Even if I receive many requests regarding potential candidates on Twitter, I'm afraid it would be very hard to consider them. But I still
Fucking
hope you'll look
stay
forward
off
to
Twitter,
it.
Sakurai. Please, just stay
We're
off
also
Twitter.
including a bonus with Fighters Pass Volume 2.
Trust me, bro.
Last
You don't
time,
need that
it was a Rex costume.
negativity in
But
your
this
life.
time, here's what we have.
Oh, okay. I thought he said Rex was fucking just a costume.
It's a Mii Fighter costume for Mii Sword Fighter, the ancient soldier gear from The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. This
Hey,
will not
that's
be for
6
sale
more
individually,
chances
so it can only be
for
acquired as
Sora to
part
get
of
into
Fighters
the-
Pass Volume 2.
into the game. For Dante to get in, 6 more chances. Still, 6 more characters. I mean, come on.
It's
awesome.
been reported that Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is the highest-selling fighting game in the world. Personally, I don't know if it counts as simply a fighting game, but I guess it's seen as a fighting game around the world.
Sakurai, please, God. Please.
Seems like Street Fighter II was in the lead for a while, but now Super Smash Bros. Ultimate has surpassed it in total sales.
Yep.
However, I'm not sure if this is accurate. There were 5 versions of Street Fighter II, or 6 to 7 if we really want to get into the weeds. Plus, there's the arcade versions and the 25 ports to other systems, so I don't know if that's been
Even
accounted
I
for.
would have liked the
Also,
characters
I don't
from
know if that
Astral
really
Chain.
qualifies
That would have
as
been
one game.
really cool.
It's up for discussion. So, who knows? But when it comes to a single piece of software, it seems like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is number 1. Although, I still don't know if it can really be called just a fighting game.
No, Sakurai, please, it's a fighting game.
I feel like it's become more than a fighting game, some sort of celebration of gaming or something else entirely.
Absolutely. I would say so too.
Also, I feel a deep attachment to the 5 DLC fighters. The first Fighters Pass just wrapped up, but it was decided that there will be more DLC, which means no breaks for me. I plan to keep working hard, so I hope you can continue to support us.
Thank you, Sakurai. Absolutely.
That's it. Thank you.
Hey, put some respect on Sakurai's name. He fucking made one of the best fighters ever. Characters from everywhere, dude. I guess that's it. Look at the fucking... That sucked. No! F, 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 F. Oh my god, you guys are trash. Alright, Sakurai, get some sleep. Yeah, that's a crayon. Here, take your crayon. Wow. Well, another Fire Emblem character. Alright, I'm sick, guys. I'm gonna get some medicine. Probably try to sleep for another hour. Thanks for showing up. Maybe I'll stream again later, play a game or something. Wow. So who's excited? Who is excited? I know I'm excited. Dude, Byleth! I should have just popped off for no reason. Alright. Alright. I'll see you guys later. Y'all have a good one.